Deep within his subconscious, an ancient pressure began to swell. Shinya began to toss and turn, his throat tight as he unconsciously mumbled a string of fragmented, archaic words. It was a bizarre, guttural cadence, a language he had never been taught. He didn't know it, but those heavy, midnight murmurs were a flawless harmonic counterfrequency. With a final, whispered syllables, a localized shockwave of pure spiritual pressure rippled through the bedroom. The air grew suffocatingly dense. Down in the deepest marrow of his bones, a 4-generation-old sealing spell shattered like brittle glass. The morning sun filtered softly through the curtains, but Shinya woke up with a violent jolt. His chest felt heavy, suffocated by an overwhelming, exotic scent of midnight jasmine and sulfur. He blinked the sleep from his eyes, and his heart instantly leaped into his throat. He let out a loud, undignified scream, scrambling backward until his spine slammed hard against his headboard. What the? Perched right at the foot of his bed was a girl. But not just any girl. She was a vision of dark, gothic majesty. Thick, obsidian horns curved fiercely from her long black hair, which was adorned with an intricate, spiked dark crown. She wore a breathtaking, low-cut Gothic royal dress of deep crimson velvet and black lace, featuring dramatic high slits that showed off her platform boot-clad legs. Currently, she was lounging across his sheets in a deliberately slow, seductive pose, propping her chin up on a manicured hand, her crimson eyes gleaming with dangerous amusement. Who are you?" Shinya gasped, gripping his blanket like a shield. The demon girl smirked, her sharp fangs peeking out. She sat up slightly, tilting her head. "You may call me Gunko," she purred, her voice carrying a haunting, melodic resonance. "Though, considering I've been residing inside your chest cavity since the day you were born, a little more familiarity might be in order." Shinya's jaw dropped. "Inside me." Gunko sighed heavily, the dramatic air shifting as she looked down at her hands. "Yes, your insufferable great-grandfather sealed me away into his own bloodline, intending to use the generational transition to permanently end my existence. And it almost worked." She gestured vaguely to her stunning attire, though a flicker of annoyance crossed her face. "3/4 of my original power died along with your ancestors. Piece by piece, a fragment of my soul withered when your great-grandfather passed. Then your grandmother, and finally your father. I was down to my last 25%. In fact, if things had gone according to their plan, my remaining life force would have completely burned out and died along with you the moment you turned 40. Shinya swallowed hard, the weight of a family curse suddenly dropping onto his shoulders. "Died with me? At 40? Precisely," Gunko said, her expression softening into a smug, triumphant smile. "A dying curse meant to consume us both. But you magnificent, sleep-talking idiot, you broke me free. By shattering that seal in your sleep, you didn't just unleash me. You lifted the curse entirely. You saved your own life." Okay, look," Shinya stammered, pointing a trembling finger toward the open window. "You're free. The curse is broken. I saved your life, you saved mine. We're even. So, just go away. You're free to do whatever demons do now." Gunko's smile widened, shifting from menacing to deeply satisfied. She shifted her posture, revealing a more casual, stubborn side, reminiscent of the relaxed, where she looked entirely too comfortable making herself at home. "Go away," Gunko chuckled, leaning in closer until Shinya could see the crimson depth of her eyes. "Oh no. I am free, yes. And you did save my life. I am a demon of culture, Shinya. I am incredibly grateful. And because I am so grateful," she patted his mattress with a final, non-negotiable nod. "I've decided I'm staying right here with you." Shinya buried his face in his hands as the reality of his 3rd year of high school completely derailed.